Welcome to Hobby Hardwood, Alabama Sawmill, a mom and pop operation that produces some of the highest grade lumber in the country.
That's a big topic for folks these days, is how to become more efficient when you're sawing your logs. And this is one of the things I do. I will routinely saw up an entire log, not the cant. I still have to unload the bark. But once I get to the cant, I will routinely be able to saw up an entire cant without having to touch anything, without having to stop. Anytime you stop, anytime there's sawdust not coming out of the chute of the sawmill, you're losing time. So I'm going to show you how I sawed this log up. It's basically real time. There's a couple little gaps in there where I had a little trouble with my camera. I'm always having a little trouble with my camera, so it happens. So I thought this would be a good video to show folks that yes, a one-man operation can saw up an entire log, do it quick, do it efficiently, and not waste a lot of time. It's one of the major reasons I'm able, I keep looking over at my dog Chip to make sure he doesn't run off. Every time I turn the camera on, he has a tendency to hit the road. Just another day at the sawmill, isn't it? Of course, one of the ways that I'm able to do this sort of board management on this sawmill is because I have installed these Hobby Hardwood, these custom drag back fingers on the mill. They have the little shelf under them. They will hold boards up, let me drag them back and drop them where I want. I did make an entire video on this modification. If you want to watch it, I will post a link up in the corner or down below somewhere. But when you make this modification, it opens up a whole different dimension for you able to saw wood on your sawmill and do it without having to keep touching every board. Keep your hands off your boards or you'll go blind. So don't do it. Anyway, let's get to it.
The key takeaway of this video is not necessarily how I'm sawing the log. It's more of how I use the sawmill and the modifications I've made to it to allow me to saw this log and every other log with a minimum of hand touches. Every time you have to stop and take your hands off the throttle, you're losing time. And since we're a mom and pop sawmill, we don't have a lot of labor, we don't have a lot of time, we got other things to do. And the last thing I want to do is lose time while I'm sawing a log, because we saw a lot of logs. Now you might even notice right now, when I'm handling these slabs, I'm not doing any lifting. I'm doing a lot of sliding. And I'm sliding them off the table onto the roller table. I'm never lifting more than one end off the ground or off at any time. And it's just a matter of put them over and let them go. So this isn't a normal sawing pattern for me. It's got this huge heart check. And the pith is off center, so I'm going to flat saw this side. I'm going to go down through the pith and remove that. And then I'm going to flip the other side over and I'm going to do vertical grain sawing all the way down, but I'll do it in two different steps. That way I can ignore that little piece of shake right in the center of the bottom side. Y'all, while I'm sawing this guy up, why don't y'all hit the like or the subscribe button, leave a few comments. I really do like answering your comments. The way I know that you're enjoying what I'm putting out, and maybe I can answer a few questions along the way. So Now's a good time to hit that little button down there. Thank you. Anytime you're trying to get near the pith or the juvenile core of a cant, you really need to set things up by using your toe boards. This particular sawmill has hydraulic toe boards, and I use them extensively. At this point on the cant formation, I should have already predicted where that axis would be, and I can remove it easily. What you might not know is that with this technique, if I'm to pull that pack back and drop it right at the edge of the drag back table, I could actually take this pack of wood and stack it on top of that other pack. If I push that pack back a little more like it is now, I can use this to bump it backwards. So it's kind of like shuffling cards. I can put this on top of that other stack, or I can use this to push that other stack out to my stacking table. Either way, I have control of what I'm going to do with these boards as soon as they're sawn. Here's another example of me being able to carry these boards back and drop them exactly where I want them to go. It's right here where I'm pushing that whole first pack back by pushing the second pack back, basically running two packs backward at the same time and putting that first pack on my loading table so I can sticker it easily. And here we have 1, 2, and 3 different stacks of wood from this one log. I didn't have to stop sawing it at all. Sticker stack it all and put a new log up there. Here's me using the sawmill drag back to bring up that number 2 pack and number 3 pack, so I don't have to hand handle them either. And then I'll just get ready for the next log. Hey y'all, appreciate you watching. If you don't mind, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, and we will see you all next time. Thanks for visiting our sawmill. Click on the links above to see more of our videos.